Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Eto'o. Looking for the run. And he's there to clear it. Mendes could try cutting inside here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the counter is on. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Mendes getting this one clear. Well, there really is no such thing as slowing down for this remarkable man. He's into his 30th year, but here are the numbers. 37 goals from 34 games in the league, 54 from 52 overall, a domestic double.
Yeah, and of course don't forget the small matter of grabbing his 500th goal in that famous shirt celebration.
The most league goals, most goals in European group stages, top European goal scorer for a fourth time. The records just keep on falling. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Haaland. Costa Curta. Well, they can break here. Nuno Mendes. Mendes picks it up out wide. He's got tall. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He could be in here. There's the shot! Goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is...
He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nuno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Eto'o. Oh, strongly challenged there. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of...
And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gets his pass away. Figo. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. De Bruyne. Platini. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's cleared it back out. India have reclaimed it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Federico Valverde. Number 10, Platini. Number
Chance for the
25,
header! What a bit quick to recover this.
Number 8,
Defending of the
Figo.
desperate variety.
Number 9,
Cafu
Karl
gets
Heinz
across to
Rummenigge.
intercept that.
Coming on the field, number 13, Bellingham. Number 2, Nedved. Number 12, Leno. Number 6, Cafu. Number 7, Owen. Substitution in progress.
Out for a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's the throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Owen, and it's Eto'o. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back in, and here's Bellingham. Beckenbauer is there to clear. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! An act of charity gratefully received. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
3 minutes added time.
Nedved. It's Bellingham. De Ligt makes the interception. Fiddles it through. Oh, good shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's away we go then. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared without complication. Busquets, Fernando Torres, Owen. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's an errant pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. And it's Figo. Just eases him off the ball. Son Heung-min. And they can counter here. Costa Curta cuts it out. Figo. And it's Son Heung-min. Roberto Baggio. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Nuno Mendes, good spot, he's seen the run. Can he finish? Nesta clears. And it's Son Heung-min. Bastoni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Son Heung-min. Iniesta. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch. And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rummenigge, shot, decent hit! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This match was 72,300.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Son Heung-min. Costa Curta. And it's Figo. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's well seen too. Figo. And it's Baggio. He's looking to... tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Messi. Number 17,
Promising cross.
Federico.
Real chance! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Baggio. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were At times cohesive. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Oh, good-looking ball, and he's intervened well there. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Eto'o. Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Decent hit! Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Eto'o. That is a brilliant interception. Still goalless at the moment. Zakaria.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Shooting chance! That's really well cleared. And it's Beckham. Rivaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Great ball. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
India have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Iniesta. Nice interception, well timed. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Costa Curta. And here's Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
1 minute added time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shin to shin. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
India,
it's Rivaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham to take it as usual. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Platini, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Beckham. Bastoni kept his eye on it,
The
and
attendance
he's
for this
there.
match was 72,306.
That's an excellent interception. Well, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Seedorf. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 18.
Both sides then
David
taking
Diaz.
this chance to
Number
turn to their
9,
benches.
Batistuta. Coming on the field. Number
That has been
21,
knocked clear.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20.
Played back in.
Haaland. Substitution.
Rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good ball. Conte.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldo receives it in a good... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's it's Iniesta!
Iniesta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? That's just playing it safe and simple.
4 added
Lazio
minutes has been
finding their
indicated.
passes. Lepjed. Conte. Good spot, he's seen the run. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Changes him with that pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I feel I must point towards Torres. His reputation still...
Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri. Valverde. Platini. Rummenigge. And it's Seedorf. Now Costa Curta. Looks to go up and over. Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Costa Curta tries to clear. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh no, this does not look good. Gilberto Silva. That has been cut short. Deftly done. Cole! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bastoni gets it clear. Stood up well to him there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pedri. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the...
Torres! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Platini, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cross goes in there. Terrific header. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. He's one-on-one! He's got the shot away! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Eto'o, Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Seedorf. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Hangs one, gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Platini.
The attendance for this match
And here's
is
Torres.
70,987.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt.
Oh, here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cleared away. That's a lovely, neat pass. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Kimmich. Valverde. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, McGinn. Number 14, Fernando Torres.
Intercepts the throw. That's
Coming
well
on the
read.
field, number 7, Soboslai.
And it's Owen.
Number 23,
India
substitution
perhaps
in
contemplating
progress.
their next change here. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's had it taken off him. Pedri. Now this could pass a goal! Oh, in for the pieces! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Now it's Weghorst.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Got a shot away! It is a very, very good save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
Has
quickly.
been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and welcome
of
to
the
today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Eto'o. Hernandez. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Eto'o. Rummenigge. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! And it's in! And they're at it again! In double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. India are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
De Bruyne. And it's Beckham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely feet. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gilberto Silva. Now Costa Curta. Rummenigge, who has set up 2 goals. Decent hit! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
India find a position of real strength now. And it's Eto'o. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he spark a counter here? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
De Bruyne. Hernandez. Hernandez. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Gnabry. Eto'o.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Rummenigge.
time.
That's a sharp pass. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Platini. That's a little off target. Ronaldo is up. And there is the half-time whistle. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
India are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Alexander-Arnold. And here's De Bruyne. Skims one in. Bastoni clears it away. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gnabry. Goalkeeper's ball.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Rummenigge. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Conte. Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Platini.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Number 17, Cafu. Coming on the field, number 22, Chouameni. Number
India
20,
perhaps contemplating
Owen.
their next change
Number
here.
2, Nedved. Number 3,
Now it's Eto'o.
Maldini.
It's Nedved.
Substitution.
Eto'o. Beckham. De Bruyne. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. Now it's Owen. That's a lovely, neat pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! Gently done. David Villa made a good run there. Oh, perfectly measured that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, nice touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing good feet.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Messi. And here's a chance. No, he's missed it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Hernandez. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he finish? It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
After 90 minutes is
A moment that
number
needed
20,
composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Michael Owen.
India are at the peak of their
Added
powers.
minute has been
As for their
indicated.
opponents, a long way from that. Messi. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Showing great feet there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And we have our very first corner. Van Basten plays it short. Jamal! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, a breakthrough already. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got full. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's through here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has not gone well. Conte. Rummenigge. Conte. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Eto'o. Interesting ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. Messi. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he finish? They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
India go into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Messi, well read, and the danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior. Perfectly measured that. Van Basten has it in a wide position. Beckenbauer. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Maldini tries to clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half.
Please
It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
India come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Taken back almost at once.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Van Basten. Platini. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Darwin.
This match was 71,
just about up to the hour now.
50.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a sweet ball, that.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal scorer.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Musiala. Coming on the field
India
is
with 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Junior. Number 20, Jamal. Coming on the field, number 10, Di Maria. Number 22, Mahrez.
And it's Van Basten. India still have the cards to affect this game. Chouameni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get onto this? Great hit! And that would have won it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
De Bruyne. Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. Deftly away. Oh, and he's through the middle. Lizarazu. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Costa Curta. India have reclaimed it, and he's picked out the run.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to get free.
There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. this the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Owen. Bellingham. Owen. Maldini. He rises! The whistle has gone and it is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Costa Curta did well to... Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Nedved, always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And Seedorf! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Chip through. That's the throw. Cleared without hesitation. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa Curta. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Seedorf. Platini. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great. He's got the shot away! Nedved. Nedved! Seedorf. Platini. That has been cut short. And he's quick to snatch it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Platini. Platini. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Seedorf.
So
Coming
off we
on the
go
field
once more.
Is number 7.
Well, this half might
Vigo.
require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's really well cleared.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Lorenzo Insigne. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Nedved! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substitution.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Conte. Number 10, Platini. Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 13, Bellingham.
Costa Curta.
Number 2, Nedved.
That's headed
Number
upfield.
20, Owen.
And he's taking no chances there. India still have the cards to affect this game.
India really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And there's green grass ahead of him. The message is clear, none shall pass. A searching ball that into space. And that's been won straight back. And it's Owen. Oh, super ball! Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cross to the back post. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Bellingham! India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that's a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 2 then. Beckenbauer tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's come loose. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar could move up a gear here. Now that's well seen too. The ball has bounced loose now. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game, Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. Tries to get it clear. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be...
Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That is good alertness. Now there's the clearance. Pull it. And it's Owen. And Serginho. Pull it. Now it's Owen. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Valverde, Nuno Mendes. Up he goes! Goal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
India have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Beckham. Serginho. Cafu. Pass is just off target. Pull it. Owen. Eto'o. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well played. Eto'o.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rummenigge.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Owen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gilberto Silva cuts it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling...
Oh no, what has happened here? Beckham. Aldair. Rodri. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And no, that was never going to make it. David Villa. And here's Hullet. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Nedved. Has a look and plays it forward.
The attendance for this match
Beckham.
was 72,300.
Now it's on it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
India are doing... There's the hit! And we have our very first corner. Rodri attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Place.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. India have the chance to go the other way. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge played out to the right. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Eto'o.
India have turned up with a human...
It's Eto'o! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Look at the space here, and he's ready, and the shot! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
After 89 minutes is
And that really is
number 11,
so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.